common to have doubts and questions when you're first trying out juicing. Very often, there is no right or wrong answer to most questions, and a lot of it will depend on your own personal preferences. Some of it will come down to common sense. Here are 5 questions you may have and the answers that you need. Question number 1. Will too much fruit juice make me fat? Not necessarily. There's a lot of misconception that fruit contains fructose, which will elevate your blood sugar levels and lead to weight gain. What most people fail to understand is that natural fruit juices are not loaded with processed sugar. The sugar found in fruits does not have the same harsh impact on your body to cause blood sugar spikes. Excessive carb consumption and eating processed foods are what cause weight gain. If you only drank natural fruit juices daily, it's almost impossible to gain. You'd probably lose weight. That being said, since most people are on a normal diet, it's best to consume your fruit juices in moderation while cutting out processed foods and reducing your intake of starchy carbs. This will allow for better weight management. Question number 2. Can juices be used as meal replacements? Yes, they can. Vegetable juices usually contain more micronutrients than most meals. So don't worry, you won't end up nutrient deficient by skipping a meal and having a juice instead. That being said, juices are liquids that are easily absorbed by the body. So, you may feel hungry an hour or 2 later because your body is used to digesting solid foods. You can avoid this by drinking a smoothie. That will mean blending fruits such as papaya, bananas, etc. and pouring your juice into the mix and gulping them all down. Now you'll get the nutrients for your body and the consistency needed to leave you feeling full. Question number 3. Can I juice daily? Yes, you can. And you should. It's very safe. Just make sure all your ingredients are natural. Question number 4. Do I really need a variety of juices or can I drink the same one daily? While it's easier to just drink the same juice daily, it's not recommended that you do so. Your body needs a wider variety of nutrients. To get those, your juices need to be varied. Some juices that are made of cucumber are hydrating. Others made with lemon help to make the body alkaline. Juices made with oranges and apples help to boost immunity, and so on. Different juices have different benefits. So, it's best to have a variety of juices in your diet. Question number 5. Can't I just eat the fruit instead of juicing? You can, but you'll not get as much benefit. While you'll get some fiber in your diet, a lot of the nutrients in the fruit and veggies are contained within the fiber. Your body is inefficient at extracting the nutrients trapped within the cellulose of the vegetables and fruit. It will just excrete the pulp and nutrients. Juicing helps to extract the nutrients and vitamins which you can drink easily. Your body will quickly assimilate these nutrients without much hassle. And there you go. These are 5 of the most common questions asked about juicing and their answers. Don't allow yourself to avoid juicing because you don't know all the answers. There are many benefits to juicing, and you can start taking advantage of them today. Good luck. Most people know that juicing is highly beneficial for one's health, but they're often unclear as to how vegetable and fruit juices will boost their health. The common understanding is that vegetables and fruits are good for you, and this bit of knowledge has been quoted to them since they were young. And as a result, they're aware of the message but are tired of hearing it. This probably explains why many don't give juicing a try even when they're aware that it's great for their well-being. Let's take a look at 7 benefits of juicing and you'll understand why this is something that you'll want to incorporate into your life starting today. Benefit number 1. Juicing makes your body more alkaline. The processed foods we eat are highly acidic and create an acidic state in our body. This sets the stage for inflammation and many nasty diseases to possibly affect our bodies. How about this little nugget? Studies have shown that cancer cells cannot thrive in alkaline conditions. Many vegetable juices help to neutralize the acidity in your blood and body. This will reduce inflammation and restore your body to an ideal alkaline state. Benefit number 2. Juicing provides the body a lot of micronutrients. Let's face it, 2 servings of fruit and vegetables is just not going to cut it. With modern-day farming, the soil used to grow the produce is often nutrient deficient. This means that the fruit and veggies you eat just aren't as good as they used to be. To remedy this problem, you'll need to eat more fruits and vegetables and a wider variety of them too. Juicing helps you to consume much more varied fruit and vegetables easily. You're getting all the nutrients with a few gulps rather than having to nibble on celery sticks all day like a rabbit. Benefit number 3. Juice is easily absorbed. Your body craves the nutrients in the vegetable and fruit juices. Since the pulp and fiber has been removed, the body doesn't need to deal with the cellulose. It can access the nutrients directly and shuttle them straight to the cells in the body. Benefit number 4. Juicing reduces your appetite. We live in times where people eat round the clock. They may have a large meal for lunch and feel hungry 2 hours later. Very often, this is due to the body not getting the nutrients it needs. While you may have eaten quite a bit of food, these may be comprised of carbs, salt, sugar, starch, and other ingredients that the body doesn't really need. So it gets hungry again, hoping that it will eventually get the nutrients it needs. When you drink freshly made natural juices, the micronutrients will satisfy the body's needs, and it will feel more satiated and less hungry. This will aid in weight loss too. Benefit number 5. Juicing gives you mental clarity. Once you start juicing, you may notice that your vision seems to get clearer and you have increased mental clarity. You may also notice mental fog may disappear too. The detoxing properties of the juices will also help to eliminate the waste and toxins in your body. Benefit number 6. Juicing gives you better skin and more energy. Your skin will start looking healthier and you'll have a glow that can't be explained but can only be felt. You'll feel more energetic, lighter, and have a better outlook on life. The vegetable juices contain antioxidants and phytonutrients that will revitalize and rejuvenate your tired body. Benefit number 7. Juicing boosts your immune system. Probably the best benefit of all. These juices will strengthen your immune system and keep many nasty diseases at bay. You can't put a price on this benefit. If there's any one reason why you should embrace juicing, it should be this one. So remember, these 7 benefits are just the tip of the iceberg. There are many more that range from hydration to balancing moods to improving gut health. Your key takeaway from this video should be this: juicing is too good a habit to ignore. Make it a part of your lifestyle and reap the benefits. Good luck. There are people who seem to effortlessly keep healthy. They do all the right things, exercise, eat a well-balanced healthy diet, and keep their stress at reasonable levels. For most of us, though, the battle to do the right thing for our health is a tough one. Yet we know we should do all these things in order to live a longer, healthier life. The desire is there, but we may not know where or even how to get started. The good news is that good health can be achieved by making one change at a time. Once you get going, you'll find that making another change isn't so hard. It may take you a little longer to achieve your goals, but you're more likely to achieve them and stay on course. One change which can provide huge results is improving your diet. But a total overhaul is difficult to do and sustain. That's where juicing becomes an immense help. It will allow you to reboot your diet and ease into more profound dietary changes. and the nutrients that you'll be consuming will start making beneficial changes to your health. You will have increased energy, your mood will improve, systemic inflammation will reduce, and you'll even see weight loss. So, what are the benefits of juicing? Drinking freshly juiced fruits and vegetables allows your body to quickly absorb the vitamins and minerals through your intestinal lining. This allows you to enjoy the benefits much faster. The result of consuming all this produce is that you are feeding your body vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. And these can promote healing, prevent cellular damage, detoxify the body, decrease systemic inflammation, and increase the beneficial flora in your gut. Benefit number 1, weight loss. Juicing can be a very good way to jumpstart a diet. Maintaining a balance of 80% vegetable juice to 20% fruit juice will prevent you from consuming too much sugar and will help you lose weight. Most people find that they stop craving junk food, including sweets, once they start juicing. Benefit number 2, releasing toxins from your body. Going on a juice fast can help your body detoxify and rid itself of harmful chemicals and other toxins. Benefit number 3, reduce systemic inflammation. Chronic inflammation can lead to an increased risk of heart attack, stroke, peripheral artery disease, and dementia. Inflammation is also a key component in diabetes and can also damage joints and organs. Juicing provides key phytonutrients and antioxidants which help fight inflammation. Benefit number 4, reduce your chances of certain diseases. A plant-based diet has been found to reduce the risk of heart disease, stroke, type 2 diabetes, and cancer. Juicing offers you the ability to consume more plant-based food, fruits and vegetables, than you would otherwise be able to eat. All in all, there are numerous health benefits to drinking freshly juiced fruits and vegetables. It's also a great way to add nutrients from the fruits and/or vegetables that you'd otherwise not eat. And by adding juicing into your lifestyle, you're taking that important first step in controlling your health and improving your overall quality of life. Good luck. Let's learn a bit more about juicing and its wonderful health benefits. Juicing is a fantastic way to extract essential vitamins and minerals from all of your favorite fruits and vegetables. And in the process, create delicious and healthful beverages in the comfort of your own home. Juicing is a fun and simple way to provide your body with extra nutrition. Always remember to crumple up leafy greens, such as spinach, into tight balls before putting them in your juicer. Your juicer is primarily designed to deal with solid fruits and vegetables, not thin leaves. You will get better results from your juicer if you simulate this effect by squashing your leafy greens before juicing. Don't forget to wash your produce prior to juicing and use organic products where possible. So many people seem to think that since it's going to turn into juice, they don't need to wash their fruits and veggies. Just because it's liquid doesn't mean the chemicals present on the peels are going to go away. Clean your fruits and vegetables thoroughly before juicing. When preparing for a juice diet, make sure to stock a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables. On average, it takes 4.4 pounds of raw fruits and vegetables to make just a single quart of juice, so you'll need lots. Also, make sure to get a large variety of ingredients so that you don't get bored with the same old juice. The best place to find the freshest produce for juicing at great prices is at a local farmer's market. Often, they are held once a week during the summer and fall months, and you'll find everything sold on a farm. This can include meat, eggs, dairy, baked goods, canned goods, and tons of fresh fruit and vegetables. If you absolutely must store your juice after you make it, make sure to store it in a completely airtight container. Letting air get at it will start a process which breaks down the nutrients in the juice. This will leave a tasty but empty drink that won't provide you with the healthy benefits you were looking for in the first place. Remember that vegetable and fruit remnants left on a juicer after juicing have the potential to grow mold quickly. Cleaning it quickly helps stop the growth of mold. Dismantle the juicer, clean the parts, and rinse with water until clean. If you must use a detergent, be sure to use one that is very mild. As you can see, there are many benefits to juicing at home. With the great variety of fruits and vegetables available, you can begin making your own tasty beverages to give yourself a daily nutritional boost. You deserve a healthy lifestyle, and juicing is a wonderful way to pamper yourself. Good luck. Not all juices are made equal. When you're first starting off with juicing, it's best to stick to juices that you like. For most beginners, these will usually be the fruit juices that are sweet and delicious. That's perfectly fine because you're still getting used to the idea of juicing and learning how it's all done. However, the whole purpose of juicing is to provide your body with a variety of vitamins and nutrients. The modern-day diet is high in processed foods and low in nutrients. So, juicing daily will help make up for the shortfall and give your body the nutrients it requires. However, drinking a juice made with apples and cucumber will not contain as much nutrients as one made with kale and celery. Kale is nutrient-dense and packs a punch. So, while the fruit juice is sweeter and tastier, the green juice is healthier. The only way to get the best from your juicing efforts will be to consume a wide variety of juices. Juice number 1. Mixed fruit juice. These are the best tasting of the 3 types of juices. Made mostly from fruits, these are sweet and easy on your digestive system. You should consume a glass of fruit juice daily for about a month before you try including any vegetables in your juices. There is often worry about whether consuming too much fruit juice will make one gain weight. If you're drinking a glass or 2 of freshly made juice daily, you probably won't. If you're diabetic and worried about your blood sugar levels, you should speak to a doctor first. If you have a blood glucose monitor at home, you can test your blood sugar levels and see how the fruit juice affects you. Some fruit juices will have not much effect, while others may register a small spike. Everyone is different, so you'll have to test and see for yourself. Juice number 2. Fruit and vegetable juice. These juices are in the middle of the scale when it comes to juicing benefits. Generally, about 60% of the juice will be made of fruit juice and 40% from vegetables. Since there are more fruits in the juice than vegetables, it will be sweeter and tastier than a juice made only of vegetables. It's best to consume these fruit and vegetable blends for a month or 2 before trying out the vegetable juices. Juice number 3. Vegetable juice. These juices are without a doubt the best of the 3 types of juices we'll be looking at. Vegetable juices are made with 80 to 100% of vegetables. Occasionally, some fruits may be used to sweeten the juice. But for the most part, it'll be vegetables like kale, carrots, spinach, cucumbers, beets, cabbage, celery, and so on. Usually, most people will find these the most unappetizing of the 3 types of juices. So, your goal will be to consume them in small amounts until you acquire the taste for them. Then you'll start to love these vegetable juices. Most of the health benefits that can be accrued from juicing are derived from consuming vegetable juices. So, remember, these 3 types of juices are not mutually exclusive. You can have a different juice each day. Mondays and Wednesdays could be vegetable juices, while Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays can be a fruit and veggie blend. You can enjoy your fruit juices on Saturdays and Sundays. There's no right or wrong answer here. As long as your juices are natural and you're making them from fresh produce, you'll reap all the benefits that come from juicing. You'll look and feel great in no time at all. Good luck. A lot of people are surprised to learn that their skin is the largest organ in their body, and it performs several key functions for their body. Your skin helps regulate your body's temperature. It protects your body from the harmful effects of the sun, releases toxins via sweat, and provides support for your body. Juicing is one of the best things you can do for your body and your skin. It allows you to pack a mega dose of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants into one glass full of delicious goodness. That's why it's becoming a popular tool in the battle to slow aging and improve your overall health. And don't forget, your skin plays an essential role in keeping you healthy and looking good. Here are 5 of the best foods to juice so your skin glows like it's never glowed before. Food number 1, cucumbers. Cucumber juice is high in water content, which not only ensures your body is able to flush toxins, but also that your skin remains hydrated. Cucumbers are high in vitamins K, C, B6, calcium, and magnesium. Food number 2, beets. Beetroot juice contains vitamins A, C, K, and is rich in iron and potassium. This is one of the best juices for your skin because it can reduce blemishes. It's also sweet, making it a nice addition to green juices such as spinach and/or kale. Food number 3, spinach. Spinach juice is loaded with vitamins and antioxidants which help lighten your skin and improve your complexion. Most people don't like spinach juice on its own, but it's excellent when mixed with other juices such as apple, pomegranate, or pineapple. Food number 4, lemon. Adding lemon juice to your water or juice will assist your body in detoxing by encouraging your intestines to release those toxins. Not only is it packed with vitamin C, but it also aids in the production of collagen in skin. Regularly consuming lemon juice can also help in dealing with acne and dark spots. Food number 5, pomegranates. Pomegranates are an excellent source of vitamins C and K, and are also rich in antioxidants which aid in cell renewal. Here are 6 tips for success when it comes to juicing. Drink juices on an empty stomach for the best absorption. Choose the freshest, healthiest produce for your juices. Only juice as much as you can consume, since juices start losing their nutritional benefits a few hours after being juiced. Do not add sugar or salt to your juices. However, adding a pinch of pink salt or a little bit of honey will, if needed, eliminate sourness. Blend 2 or more juices for better flavor. Spinach makes a great base for most juices, and then adding pomegranate or beets will add more nutrients and a nice sweetness. Ginger is an excellent addition to your juice blend. It imparts a zing, which takes your juice from ordinary to special. It also contains anti-inflammatory properties, which help soothe many skin conditions, such as acne. So remember, regularly consuming freshly made juices is an excellent way to keep your skin healthy and glowing. Beauty really does start from within, so make sure to incorporate these juices into your daily routine, and you'll start seeing amazing results. Good luck. This is one of the most commonly asked questions when it comes to juicing. People often wonder if they'll gain weight by drinking too much fruit juice. It's often ironic because nary a thought is given to their carbs or processed foods. But then they worry about the juices because they taste sweet. In this video, we'll look into the truth about sugar content in fruit juices. Truth number 1. There's a difference between packaged and natural fruit juice. When we speak of juicing, we refer to pure and natural juice that you will make by juicing fruits and vegetables. Unlike the packaged fruit juices sold on supermarket shelves, which are loaded with sugar and other sweeteners, you'll not be adding any sugar into your juices. This will ensure that your juices stay natural and healthy. Since no extra sugar is added, the effect of the fruit sugars on your insulin levels will be negligible. They'll not spike your blood sugar levels to the extent where fat storage happens. Truth number 2. You'll find success in moderation. Ideally, you should be drinking 1 or 2 glasses of juice a day. Even if you replace a few meals with juices and drink 4 glasses a day, you'll probably still not gain weight. Most weight gain is a result of consuming processed foods which contain hidden sugars, such as high fructose corn syrup. Another culprit of weight gain is starchy carbs, such as bread, white rice, pasta, etc. It's these foods that cause your body to release excessive amounts of insulin that lead to weight gain. Fruit and vegetable sugars are so mild that you really do not need to worry. Truth number 3. When you drink your juice matters. If you're still worried about the sugar content of the fruits, you can just stick to vegetable juices, which are just as beneficial. Another hack that will work is to consume your fruit juices early in the day. By nightfall, your daily activity would have used up the glucose in your blood and you'll not be gaining weight because of the juice, which is very unlikely. Truth number 4. Adjusting the sugar by adjusting the fruits. There's no denying that some fruits are sweeter. Mangoes, grapes, lychees, figs, etc. have a higher sugar content than fruits like grapefruit, strawberries, and watermelon. So, if you're trying to limit your intake of fruit sugars, you can replace the sweeter fruits with the less sweet ones. Truth number 5. Food combinations will help control your insulin. One of the best ways to mitigate any possible blood sugar spike will be to consume some form of protein with your juice. For example, if you had eggs for breakfast, followed by a glass of juice, the insulin levels in your body will be less likely to spike because it's working to digest the eggs. Combining a juice with a protein meal will prevent your body from overreacting to the sugars in the juice. At the end of the day, weight loss and weight gain are mostly determined by the carbs and fats that you consume. Blaming the healthy fruit juices for weight gain is an exercise in futility. Even if you stop drinking them, you'd still gain weight. Only now, you'll have less nutrients and antioxidants in your body and be worse off. So, look at your diet closely and eliminate all the processed foods and excessive carb consumption. You'll start losing weight and feeling better. The juices will help you detox, reduce food cravings, and do wonders for your health. Good luck. There's often some confusion about what juicing and blending really is. To someone not familiar with the practice, juices and smoothies may all seem like the same thing. In reality, while they're similar, there are a few key differences. Juice versus blend number 1. Which is better? Juicing removes the pulp and fiber from the juice, so most juices are much thinner and easier to gulp down. However, you get less from juice because a lot of it is in the pulp. Since the yield is lower, juicing is more expensive. Smoothies are made by blending fruit and vegetables. The consistency of a smoothie is often thicker than a juice. When you drink a smoothie, the body will still need to digest the pulp and extract the nutrients. This will take time. With juicing, the rate of absorption is not only higher, but the nutrients go straight to your cells because digestion isn't really necessary. The advantage of juicing is that the micronutrients and phytochemicals present in the fiber cannot be assimilated by your body because it can't digest the fiber. Since juicing extracts these nutrients, you'll be getting more benefits from it. Juice versus blend number 2. When to blend and when to juice. The type of vegetable or fruit you use will to some extent determine if you should blend it or juice it. For example, avocados should always be blended and never juiced. The rule of thumb is that soft fruits such as papayas, avocados, bananas, mangoes, peaches, blackberries, cranberries, strawberries, passion fruit, lychees, etc. should be blended. Juicing can be done for fruits and vegetables such as lemons, oranges, apples, celery, beets, limes, etc. After a while, you'll automatically know which fruits and vegetables you should blend and which you should juice. Do note that some veggies and fruit are suitable for neither and should just be left for cooking. Onions, okra, potatoes, cauliflower, etc. While these foods are nutritious, blending or juicing them can cause the drink to either have a pungent taste, or the cruciferous vegetables like broccoli can cause bloating and gas. So, it's best to stick to the proven recipes instead of getting too creative with your juicing. Juice versus blend number 3. Other factors. If you're looking to substitute a meal with a juice, you're better off blending some fruit. A juice is too thin and you'll be hungry soon after you drink it. A thicker smoothie will leave you feeling full for a few hours. Having a simple breakfast in the morning and you want to keep things light? Then a juice will do. You'll be able to quickly get a dose of minerals and nutrients in your body while hydrating yourself at the same time. The general idea is that blending is best for when you're feeling slightly hungry, whereas juicing is for when you're thirsty. You can also use fruits that you can't juice, for example bananas or avocados, for making smoothies. Blending will allow you to add protein powders, MCT oil, supplements, etc. Juicing doesn't really allow for this because it's similar to water and needs to be drunk easily. If you're recovering from a flu or illness, juices will also be easier on your digestive system. It will help to boost your energy and replace lost nutrients much more efficiently. So remember, neither juicing or blending is really better than the other. Both have advantages and disadvantages. You should use a mix of each in your juicing regimen to get the best of both worlds. It doesn't get better than that. Good luck. Fresh is always better than processed, right? Yes, that's definitely right. Fresh bread is always better than store-bought bread. Freshly grated cheese is better than pre-shredded cheese, and so on. Well, fruits and veggies are better fresh rather than frozen, and so are the juices that they produce. If you do not feel like eating a whole apple, orange, banana, cucumber, etc., all you have to do is juice them. Juicing fresh veggies and fruits allow all of the vitamins and antioxidants to pool together into one awesome tasting solution. In this video, we'll discuss the benefits of juicing your fruits and veggies rather than eating them whole. You will definitely be surprised what a cup of fresh fruit juice can do for you. Peel citrus fruits before you put them in your juicer. The thick peels of citrus fruits will make your juice taste unpleasant, provide no real health benefit, and can even be harmful. The greatest benefit from citrus fruits comes from the white pith just below the peel, so be sure to retain that when juicing. Drink your juice at room temperature in order to receive maximum health benefits. Chilling your juice will make it harder for your body to digest it and therefore reduce the amount of nutrients you absorb. Also, chilling the juice requires it to sit in a fridge or freezer, and fresh juice is best immediately after you make it. Brush your teeth as soon as possible after drinking fresh fruit juice. Fruit juice is naturally very high in sugar in addition to containing acids that can eat away at tooth enamel. The longer these sugars and acids sit in your mouth, the worse the damage will be, so brush soon. If you want to be successful at juicing in order to maintain a healthier lifestyle, then be sure to keep your juicing machine on your counter or in sight all the time. If you keep a certain area designated as the juicing area, then you will be more likely to use it as it is intended. All in all, fresh is better than not fresh. Fresh foods contain no added preservatives or sugars or salts that are not necessary to your diet. Freshly juicing your fruits and veggies offers an immense amount of benefits to your body, inside and out. The next time you go and buy a bottled juice, just remember what is in there is not as good for you as you may think. Just remember to juice and reap all of the wonderful benefits of freshly made juice. Good luck. You want to make sure that you are getting the most out of your juicing experience, both financially and for your own health. You have sought out advice but want to make sure that you are doing everything correctly. This video will provide some helpful advice for you. Make sure to leave your vegetables and fruits out at room temperature before juicing. Healthy juice is best at room temperature, so make sure to take the produce out of the fridge for a little while before you make the juice. Drinking cold juice can shut down the digestive system. Juicing can be expensive. If you're making a few wheat shots a day as well as larger fruit and vegetable juices, expect your grocery bill to pile up. One way to reduce costs is to use primarily carrots, which are very inexpensive compared to the amount of juice they produce. Be consistent and do a little juicing every day. The more you do, the more you'll want to juice, and gradually, you'll make juicing a bigger part of your day. If you make juicing an infrequent occurrence, not only will you get less nutritional benefit, but you'll also lose the will to keep going. Wheatgrass has many health benefits, such as cleansing the lymph system and removing toxic metals from your cells. You can only ingest wheatgrass through juice, so juicing can be extremely beneficial. Be careful because wheatgrass does have a very strong taste. It is best to start out a little at a time. Each time you juice, just gradually add a little more. Take it one day at a time when you start juicing. Maybe today you really don't feel like putting a new item in your juice, and that's okay. There's always tomorrow or even the next day. You must avoid apathy though, as it may mean that you never try out new items. Don't miss out on items that you might absolutely love. Making healthy juice from vegetables is wonderful. However, do not go overboard with variety. Stick to using 2 to 3 vegetables in your juice blends and incorporate apple into the mix. You will minimize the amount of flavors you are trying to combine, and the apple will add the right amount of sweet to the mix for extra enjoyment. So remember, the tips and info in this video should help you in getting the most that you can from your juicing. Juicing can seem expensive as well as time-consuming. Because of the many health benefits that juicing provides, it will actually save you thousands of dollars in medical costs over time. Good luck. For someone just starting off with juicing, it's important to ease into the process slowly rather than trying to make sweeping changes overnight. Juicing is most beneficial when done daily and regularly. Many people begin on a positive note and are excited to become healthy. But after a week, the juicer is collecting dust because life has gotten in the way and juicing has become a hassle. This scenario is the biggest hurdle to overcome. Let's take a look at how you can prevent it and what other tips can help you enjoy your juicing journey. Tip number 1. Have a schedule. Having a daily routine is the most important factor. You'll need to decide when you have the time in your day to make the juice. It could be in the morning or evening. It doesn't matter as long as it's convenient for you. Pick a time that you'll make your juice every day. You want it to become a daily habit. On days where your schedule might be different, you should make your juice earlier or later to accommodate the changes. Make things as convenient as possible. The juicer should be easy to access. The fruits and vegetables should be ready to use, and so on. The less hassle, the more chance of success. Tip number 2. Start with the juices you like. When starting off, it's best to stick with the juices you like. Taste does matter. Some people may hate the taste of beetroot. Forcing yourself to gulp the earthy mixture may seem revolting to you. Forcing yourself to do it for the health benefits is counterproductive. Start off with the juices you love. Apples, pineapples, limes, etc., when combined, can be very tasty. Slowly, you can introduce vegetables like celery, mint, cucumbers, and so on. Experiment with different vegetables and fruit to see which ones are your favorites. Once you get into the habit of juicing, you can slowly introduce the vegetables you dislike in small quantities until you acquire a taste for them. And if you still can't, just ditch them. There's a huge variety of other fruits and vegetables to choose from. Tip number 3. Use a juicing recipe book. Having a juice recipe book will be very helpful and will save you a ton of time. You won't need to search online or think up your own recipes. Books are also easier to refer to. In fact, you can just pick one recipe a day from the book and do it daily. If you have a couple of recipe books, you'll never be short on choice. Always make note of the recipes that you've made and enjoyed drinking. This will let you know at a glance which ones to make often. Don't rely on your memory. Write it down. Tip number 4. Plan your grocery shopping. You can't make juices if your fridge is empty. Look at the juices you're making for the week or the next 4 days and plan your grocery list. Then head to the store and get all the fruits and vegetables you'll need. One trip is much easier than daily trips. Don't worry about the produce staying fresh. Just refrigerate them and they'll be fine. So remember, if you stick to these 4 tips and focus on them, your juicing journey will be productive and enjoyable. And once you make the habit of making and drinking healthy juices a regular part of your life, you'll never look back. Good luck. A common mistake that many people make when buying a juicer is to go to the store and just pick any juicer that's cool and looks shiny. There's often not much thought given to which model they choose, and price is often the most important factor they consider. In reality, there are several other factors involved when making a buying decision. Let's look at what they are. Question number 1. Are you looking for speed and convenience? If you're a busy person and constantly on the go, you'll probably be better off with a centrifugal juicer. While the juice produced by this type of juicer is not the healthiest, it is the fastest machine of the lot. The juicer is hassle-free, but it gives off heat while juicing. This heat can oxidize the juice, which in turn makes it unsuitable for storage. However, if you're drinking the juice immediately after juicing, then it doesn't matter. Just drink away. Centrifugal juicers are the least expensive type of juicers around. The way they work is simple. There's a wide mouth for you to feed the vegetables and fruit into. The produce then goes down the chute into a mesh basket. There is some spinning and shredding involved, which produces the juice. The pulp is collected in a separate container, so you only get the pure juice. Question number 2. Are you looking for quality? If you're looking for juices that are of high quality and which can be stored in the refrigerator overnight while still retaining their taste and nutrients, you need a masticating juicer. These juicers work slower than a centrifugal juicer, but yield more juice, which is of a higher quality. The juicer works by squeezing the fruit and vegetables through a screen in a slow, gentle manner. Unlike centrifugal juicers, they're not noisy and don't generate heat. So the juices are not oxidized and last longer. The downside is that the masticating juicers cost more. However, you should know that you get more juice from the same amount of fruit and vegetables with a masticating juicer than you do with a centrifugal juicer. So it makes sense to get the masticating juicer to save you money in grocery costs. Over the long run, you'll save much more money than what you pay for the juicer. Question number 3. How much space do you have? Before going out to buy your juicer, it's best to know where you'll keep it at home. Ideally, the juicer needs to be in a visible place that's easy to access. This will make juicing relatively hassle-free instead of having to keep lugging it out every single time you want to do some juicing. You'll also not end up buying a juicer that's too big for the space that you have available. Question number 4. How easy is it to clean the juicer? One of the hassles that's part and parcel of juicing is the cleaning process. Having to wash the parts and clear the pulp off the juicer can be a pain. That's why some people prefer to make 2 days' worth of juices at once. Whatever the case may be, it's best to pick a juicer that's easy to clean. This will save you time and effort. So remember, keep all these points in mind when purchasing your juicer and you'll make a more informed decision. Asking these questions before you buy your juicer will save you a lot of hassle. There's nothing worse than buying a juicer and then having to return it after one use because you made a poor choice. Take some time and choose wisely. Good luck. Generally, people who are strict about juicing make a distinction between juices and smoothies. Juices are made when you use a juicing machine to extract the liquid and nutrients out of a fruit or vegetable. Smoothies are made by using a blender to blend the different fruits and vegetables to make a blended liquid that's of a thicker consistency than a juice. Generally, juices are easier to absorb and hydrate you. However, they don't always satisfy your hunger. A smoothie is thicker because of the pulp and fiber. Your body will need to digest the smoothie to get the nutrients, so the rate of absorption is also slower. The question now is, do you need a blender? In most cases, the answer is yes. Juices and smoothies are both healthy in their own way. You need to get a mix of both in your diet to reap the best of both worlds. Here's 5 questions to ask yourself when buying a blender. Question number 1. What's your budget? When buying a blender, you should first consider your budget. Unlike juicers, which work in different ways, most blenders work in the same way. The more expensive ones generally last longer and have more features. Question number 2. How strong is the blender motor? The power of the blender will oftentimes dictate the price. When buying a blender, it's best to get a powerful one. This will make for a better smoothie. There will be less of a chance of big clumps or a poor blend. In some cases, you may want to blend seeds, nuts, raisins, etc. In this case, a strong blender will usually do a better job. Question number 3. What's your available space for blending? Seeing how much space you have for your blender will be a good idea before you go out and purchase one. You'll not end up buying one that's too big. It should be located in a part of your kitchen that's easily visible and accessible. Also take note of how close the blender is to an electrical outlet. The location of sockets will make a difference in your planning. Question number 4. How easily can you clean it? Most blenders have a detachable bottom for the jar to allow for easy cleaning. Nevertheless, pay attention and ask the person at the store to show you the parts of the blender so that you know how easily it can be cleaned. Some fruits and vegetables like avocados and bananas should not be juiced. They should only be blended. However, they can leave a sticky mess. Being able to clean your blender easily will prevent it from getting crusty or smelling bad. Question number 5. Are you making smoothies for yourself or for the whole family? If you're only making smoothies for yourself, you don't need a big blender. But if you're making 3 or 4 glasses for the whole family, it's easier if you have a bigger blender. So you need to keep that in mind. A blender with a bigger capacity is much more convenient when making smoothies for 3 or more people. So remember, a healthy diet will require you to drink both juices and smoothies. Neither is better or worse than the other. There are pros and cons to both. Your goal should be to drink both to get a wide variety of vegetable and fruit nutrients into your body. In the end, that's the best way to go about it. Good luck. Deciding to make juicing a part of your life is an excellent decision on your part. However, this is just the beginning. The next step of the journey is getting all the equipment you'll need. Of course, you'll be required to spend some money initially on purchasing the equipment, but don't balk at the cost. You'll save money in the long run by avoiding all the hefty medical bills that arise due to poor health. Juicing will boost your health tremendously by strengthening your immune system. Let's take a look at the equipment you will need to begin your juicing journey. Juicing basic number 1. A juicer. It goes without saying that you'll need a juicer, but which kind? The stores are littered with tons of brands and models, but which do you choose? For starters, you'll need to decide if you want a centrifugal juicer or a masticating juicer. They sound complicated, like something from Terminator 2, but they're just names. Don't panic yet. The advantage of a centrifugal juicer is that it's generally cheaper and has a higher rotations per minute, RPM. That basically means you'll get your juicing done faster. However, the yield is lower. So, you'll get less juice with the same amount of produce than you would with a masticating juicer. Another downside is that a centrifugal juicer releases heat, which can cause the juice to oxidize. Any juices made with a centrifugal juicer should be consumed immediately. If you're just embarking on your juicing journey or your budget is tight, a centrifugal juicer will be a good place to start at. Masticating juicers are the better option to get if your budget allows for it. While they cost more, the yield is often higher with this juicer. It takes a longer time to extract the juice, but you will get more juice. If you stop to think about it, the cost savings you get from your groceries, since you need less now, will more than cover the extra cost of the juicer over the long term. A masticating juicer doesn't give off much heat, so the juices are not oxidized and can last for 24 to 48 hours in the refrigerator. You can make all your juices for the day all at once and store them conveniently. Juicing basic number 2. A blender. You'll need one of these to make smoothies. Not all fruits can be juiced. Blenders will help you make smoothies out of bananas, papayas, avocados, mangoes, and much more. Juicing basic number 3. Knives. You'll need knives to cut your fruit and vegetables. Ideally, you should only use these knives for your produce and not for cutting meat or other foods. This will reduce the risk of cross-contamination. Juicing basic number 4. A chopping board. You'll need a plastic chopping board to cut up the produce. Avoid wooden boards that tend to become breeding grounds for bacteria. Just like with the knives, only cut fruit and vegetables on the board to prevent cross-contamination. Juicing basic number 5. A peeler. This is a basic item you'll need to peel ginger, cucumbers, etc. Juicing basic number 6. Other equipment. Besides the equipment above, you may need extra items depending on your needs. Glass bottles and/or containers to store the juice, a grater, disposable wooden stir sticks, ice cube trays, etc. are other items that you might need. So remember, once you have the basic items, you'll have all you need to make juices for yourself daily. Over time, you'll discover that the biggest hurdle to cross will be staying consistent. Juicing can be a hassle at times. What's easy to do is also easy not to do. So make it a habit and plan your day well. This will allow you to have enough time to make your daily juice. Juicing is too important to neglect. Good luck. It's normal to feel enthusiastic and excited when you first decide to start making juicing a part of your healthy lifestyle. You have a nice shiny juicer, a few recipe books, a powerful blender, and a ton of motivation to get going. However, after a week or so, you may notice your enthusiasm waning. There may be days where you forget to juice. The fridge may contain soda but no fruits or vegetables to juice because you forgot to go grocery shopping. Life has gotten in the way of your juicing, and now it has become one of those things that you used to do. The juicer starts collecting dust, and that's the end of your juicing journey. This scenario plays itself out over and over in thousands of households. The key to avoiding this problem is to stay organized and to make juicing a habit. In this video, we'll look at 4 tips to help you stay on your juicing journey. Tip number 1. Plan your juicing schedule on a weekly basis. Whip out the calendar and plan what juices you will drink daily. Aim for variety so that you get a wide range of nutrients. Choose the recipes from the recipe books and note down the page numbers on the calendar. This will make for easy reference on each day. Next, make a list of the ingredients you will need for the week or every 4 days. Depending on what is convenient to you, you may wish to do your grocery shopping twice a week if you want to have fresher groceries, or once a week if you're busy. Make a note on your calendar for days that you need to go grocery shopping. Make the note in red so that you do not forget. This juicing calendar is all you need to follow to stay on track. Once you take out the daily decisions from the equation, you'll reduce decision fatigue. It's easier to just follow a plan than to think about what you need to juice daily. Tip number 2. Set aside a daily consistent time for juicing. Depending on your schedule, you should fix a time daily to do your juicing. If you have a masticating juicer, you may even make juices for 2 days. Since the juice can last longer with a masticating juicer, you'll only need to juice on alternate days. Tip number 3. Grocery shop and prep ingredients for success. Some vegetables and fruit last longer than others, so it would be a good idea to write down what groceries you've bought and stick the note on the fridge. Ideally, if your juicing involves leafy vegetables like spinach, kale, parsley, etc., it'd be best to use these ingredients as soon as possible in your juices. After your grocery shopping, do not just dump all the veggies and fruit in the fridge and hope for the best. You'll need to lay them out on the countertop and organize them. Remember to wrap the leafy vegetables in a paper towel to dry them, and then store them in the fridge inside airtight containers. Fruits and root vegetables like beets should be washed and scrubbed. Then store them in airtight bags in the fridge or leave them on the countertop. If you like your juices cold, keep them in the refrigerator. By washing all your ingredients and storing them, when it's time for juicing, you just need to take them out and juice them. Very little time for preparation is needed, which gives you less excuses to not juice. Tip number 4. Wash your juicer as soon as you're done using it. Last but not least, always wash your juicer's parts and the blender, if you use one, after making your juices. Do not leave the equipment overnight and plan to wash them the next day. It'll be more difficult because the pulp would have dried out on the mesh surfaces and become crusty. Cleaning your juicer the next day will be a bigger chore, so get it all over and done with once you've consumed your juice. So remember, juicing can be a hassle and inconvenient at times. However, the extra bit of effort you expend will serve you well in the long run when you're healthy and feel great. Once it becomes a habit, you'll carry it with you well into your golden years. Drinking healthy juices is one of the best things you could do for your health and well-being. Good luck.